showing how rocking you've been all weekend. So we're gonna rock a little bit. You're gonna sing along with me. You better sing along with me. or what? Or I don't know. Or I'm gonna sing anyway. All right. Are you ready?
We're gonna hurt ourselves at some point. You're gonna hurt yourself.
It's coming.
It's coming. I thought about it when I walked up here and I was like, oh. Is today the day?
I think the look we gave each other was like, do you want to go to sleep? Can we just
Hey, before we make this official, Toronto, that's goodbye to Michael Borja. Take it off.
Of course it does.
See you, buddy. Travel safely. Well, here we are. Look at the dream team.
Here we are.
Ladies and gentlemen, Rob Benedict. And Jensen Ackles, everyone.
And the other guy.
Oh, what's his face?
Rich, you gotta come sit.
Yeah, no, it's sitting. Okay.
Sit down.
You did this.
You're making me tired.
Come on. Come on, Rich.
Yeah, a couple of guys just sitting. Doesn't like a good sit.
You read it yet?
I noticed his microphone has a cloud nose on it.
Yeah. And his volume somehow is turned up a little bit louder than everyone else's.
And that's why his has the cloud nose on it. Class clown. Did you get any of those superlatives?
Yeah. I was absolutely, well, I was the class clown, and so
Clearly.
I was voted funniest as my senior year of high school. It was a small class.
Funniest?
Yeah.
How big was the class?
What? One. It was just
and you were hilarious.
I was homeschooled.
You laughed at all your jokes.
It was homeschooled. I was most likely to succeed and most likely to fail.
And your mother abstained from the voting.
Yeah, I was still the voter. Yeah.
I was most likely to succeed.
Were you really?
Uh-huh.
I'm kidding.
Yeah.
Sorry, I see you so surprised. I didn't
Well,
believe that to happen.
this next one, right?
Hold on. Take two.
This next one's
Take two. What was yours?
most likely to succeed.
Oh, yeah, that's it.
The other one, this won't surprise you at all. I was voted most likely to be mistaken for a sophomore.
As a senior?
Yeah. Because I was very little.
Hold on, did they create that superlative for you?
Maybe, yeah. But that was one moment. There you go.
That's fine.
And you, sir?
I don't want to talk about it. No.
This is
Come on.
We're family!
That's so stupid. It's out there, you can look it up.
Save us the search.
Most attractive.
Okay, listen.
You really shocked Spicoli.
Yes, me and Mariana Alvarez.
And where's Mariana Alvarez today?
She's, that's a good question.
Where do hot people go? After high school, yeah, planet.
I don't know. Wherever she is, I hope she's doing great.
God bless.
Well, thanks for having us, Toronto. The city is, it's been very good to me over the past couple of years. Bit of a second home. First it was West Coast of Vancouver. It has moved east. It is now Toronto. Did The Boys, finished filming About Rising in March. And it is, it's a great place to be, so I'm happy to be back and see, there's a few familiar faces out here. I won't out you, but there might be some crew sitting in the audience. But anyway, it is good to be here. Normally, I would have another gentleman sitting next to me, but he couldn't be here. He's off doing God knows what, probably with Mariana Alvarez. Whatever it is the talent needed.
Chuck Willie.
So I've asked these kind young gentlemen here to come and accompany me so that I don't make an ass of myself.
And Rob made the very valid point that if you stack us up together, we're on top of you.
This is true, yeah. You wouldn't get mistaken as a sophomore.
That's true. If only I'd stood on your shoulders. Which I've been doing ever since.
I was going to say, there's a... well, let's get to some questions.
Let's do it.
Hi.
Hi.
My name is Jan. I'm from Australia, and this is my first supernatural convention.
Welcome.
So my question is sort of in two parts. So firstly, any plans, Jensen, for you to come to a convention in Australia so I don't have to fork out?
No plans as of yet, but I have been down there. We've done a few down there, and it's been a minute since we've been down there. So maybe hopefully in the near future. Yeah.
And second question, I was so sorry to hear that Countdown has been canned. That was a fantastic show. And I realise you're connected with the show called The Boys, but what other projects are you involved with at the moment?
At the moment, I am taking a nice little break because I was working pretty much nonstop for about 2 years. Yeah, The Boys, then that we did a prequel to that called About Rising, which will be out early next year. And I also dipped in and out of a show called Tracker. That has just started its 4th season. So I'm waiting for the phone call.
I'm not sure that Jensen is taking a break because Jensen wants to take a break. I'm pretty sure the Screen Actors Guild members all got together and forced him out of the business for 5 minutes so someone else can have a job. You're bogarting all the shows, you know what I mean? Say something to the other people.
Hey, listen, trying to get everybody, on the train. And it's not easy. It is a tough industry. There's a lot of, it's changed drastically, as I'm sure some of you have probably seen some of this, the conversations about the industry in recent years has definitely taken a kind of a downturn for being a real kind of journeyman actor and being able to do that as a career. It is tough. And it's probably why I'm like, I'll do it. What show is it? Yeah, sure, I'll do it. Because it is crazy right now. There's not a lot of people working, unfortunately, and so it's trying to keep as many shows afloat as possible, and hopefully I get to do it with guys that I already know, and I've been fortunate enough to be able to do that sometimes. So I try to keep that in mind, but it's not easy.
Thanks very much.
Thank
Hope
you.
to see you in Australia.
Yes, thank you.
Hello guys, my name is Camila and I'm from Brazil. I traveled from this far just to see you guys, so this is my first Supernatural convention. Nice to meet you. And Jensen, I have a question for you. I saw a video of you doing like this speech in a high school graduation the last couple days, and you were talking about how you became an actor. I remember that you said that you were just like an athlete at the point, and somehow when drama teacher like talked to you to an audition in a school play. Sorry, English bubble. So since then, I was wondering. Sorry, what do you think she saw in you? Like, why you did she?
Why you? What was she thinking?
Sorry,
I have a
I'm
question.
so nervous. I don't
Why? No. By the way, your English is way better than our Portuguese. So absolutely, yes. No, I think I understand. What do I think that she maybe saw in me?
Maybe she heard you singing, or it was just destiny. I don't know. So
Well, I understand the question perfectly well. You worded it great. Thank you. So I was doing drama class in high school as an art elective. Do they still even do that? Yeah. You had to take an art elective, whether it was music or choir or band or drama. And so I chose drama in high school to do. But I wasn't really involved with it outside of the kind of school hours. And what I was doing in class, I guess, had caught her attention, and she was kind of asking me if I would be more involved with the drama department outside of school hours, and I couldn't because I was kind of heavily involved with athletics, and so it kind of came down to her not taking no for an answer, and that's kind of how it happened. So I guess she had seen something in me from just working in class, because we would do little, maybe a one-act play, or we would do scenes from plays, or we would do exercises, theater exercises and stuff. And it all felt fun and kind of came relatively easy to me, and I was like, oh, this is, I enjoy this. And I think she saw that I enjoyed it, but I was so kind of locked in on playing baseball that she tried to, she was like, I need to pull him out and make him focus on something different, because she wanted to tap that the talent that I guess tap into whatever it is that she saw in class. Man, this is.
She's over
Let's stop quick. This guy's, if you're out there somewhere, I'm sorry. You were absolutely lovely.
What was did you do a speech at high school or something?
Yeah, I did what do you call it? Commencement speech.
Yeah, that's great.
At a high school graduation last month.
In Connecticut or?
Yeah.
Oh, that's so sweet. That's awesome. I love that.
Yeah, so that's kind of where that came from.
Okay, thank you. Please come to Brazil.
Okay. I'd love to. Thank you.
And Feliz Pascua to you. Feliz Pascua.
We're missing.
I heard police passport.
Feliz Pascua. Feliz Pascua.
Take it easy, okay? This is America. Hey, we're in Canada now. They don't do that
I
here.
gotta shake hands.
He gets all he knows in Portuguese.
It's police passport.
No, I know. Feliz Pascua, Feliz Natal.
But you learned Feliz Natal when we were there at Christmas,
Correct.
wishing everyone Happy Easter.
And then someone finally made me learn Merry
Yeah.
Christmas.
Tu fala em português?
Sim. Obrigado.
Obrigado. Okay. Hi.
Hi. Quick comment before my question, actually also countdown related. There was a scene in the show when Mark was sitting in front of the doctor and they're like making a new treatment plan, and the doctor mentioned, we're like, oh, we're going to do CAR T therapy. I thought that was an amazing shout out because I work at a hospital and we actually do CAR T therapy at my hospital. So yay for medical news.
We did have some people do some actual research, and it wasn't just pulled out of thin air. So I assumed that they knew what they were talking about. Yeah.
But my question was that, so way back during the pandemic, we all were trying to find neat and interesting little projects to keep us sane. And one that I would love if you could tell about like how it came about is that you and Daniil did a perfect shot-for-shot remake video of the music video Call Me Out. So yeah, what was the story behind that? How did you decide to do that song and how that came about?
So yeah, as we all remember, everyone was kind of going crazy, stir crazy, certainly in that time period. We had some friends living in Austin who had a studio, and they, with two brothers, and they had built this set because they were going to do a recreation of that video for, I don't know, some campaign thing that they were working on. They ran a website and stuff, and they were just going to do a little bit of it, and they recreated the set to a T. It was there, and so I was chatting with my buddy, one of the brothers, and he was telling me about it, and he kind of threw it out there as like a lofty idea. He's like, yeah, so if you get bored, you and Daniil want to come over and do a Call Me Out video. We have a standing set. And I just kind of looked at Daniil. It was back when we were doing like those Zoom cocktails with friends, you know? We were just like, so it was with him and his wife, and we were having like a little Zoom meet. And I just looked at Daniil and I was like, it would be awesome. Should we do that? And she goes, we're doing that. And then that was it. That was literally it. It was right around our anniversary too, so we thought that'd be kind of a fun little anniversary thing to do. So we went in there, and it was cool, of course COVID, so like no one was there. We had one technician like showed up to like set up the cameras and stuff, and it was just she and I like pressing play and pressing record and doing it and just kind of killing an afternoon. And it was,
How many takes did it take?
I mean, listen, I was good at one. I think Daniil wanted two more. So it was three takes. Three takes.
Daniil wants two more there too.
Oh, there are two more. Absolutely. Yeah.
When Daniil says we're doing this,
We're doing this. Absolutely. That's what happens. So yeah, that's kind of the backstory there. Thank you.
Thank you.
oh,
Oh, wow. I'm glad you were in a hospital and you didn't have a attention.
you okay?
Is that right? All right.
Hal.
Hi.
Hi, my name's Alina. I'm from Toronto. My question is, so I work at a physio clinic and I hear the craziest stories about how people get injured all the time. So my question is, what is the craziest or most unluckiest way you've gotten injured?
Not necessarily set related, you mean in any capacity.
Yeah, anything.
I know what Matt Cohen says.
Skipping and ripping his Achilles tendon.
Yeah, Richard, tell your story.
I had when I was a kid, I was a 5th grader, and my grammar school had a fundraising horse show. Like, that was our thing. They threw a horse show out there and sponsored it and raised money and raffle tickets and all that. And we had those old wooden bleachers, you know, around the horse show, where it was like slat of wood, and then a slat of wood where your feet go. Slat of wood, you know, like that kind of thing. And I was with a friend of mine running along one of those slats of wood, and where the feet would go, and I tripped and fell. And when I fell, because there's a seat here and a seat here, you couldn't put your arms up to stop yourself because your shoulder, you're just about shoulder width. And I fell and knocked myself digging. I was like, whoa, and I just hit my head. So I rolled over into air and fell 25 feet and broke both my arms. Yeah, so I just rolled over. And I missed the crossbars, luckily, because every other one is a set of steel crossbars, but I fell down and landed on gravel.
So you were lucky?
In terms of not breaking my spine,
Yeah.
but yeah.
Crazy, right?
Yeah.
So then he was like this guy.
I was this guy for a long time.
Yeah.
It's a great bonding exercise for a father and his son. We get to know each other all over again.
Can you scratch my knee, kid?
And that was the safest thing I said.
What about you? Have you had any?
I've had lots, few alcohol-related dumb things, but the thing that comes to mind right now is not alcohol-related. The very first, yeah, I know. So we weren't there.
You're like a surprise.
Right. So actually, you
Oh, I
weren't
wasn't there.
there, yeah. The very first commercial, one of my very first jobs was a Domino's commercial, mid-90s, and the commercial was that Domino's could get pizza there hot to your door, but other companies had other methods of how they kept it hot, and so this was the other company, and I was in an oven car. So I'm sweating, I'm driving to the house, that's the commercial, and then I show up on your lawn and I'm smoking, like my whole body. So to shoot the shot of me like smoking with smoke, they put squibs all over my body. Now squibs are these things that remote control, they can remotely set off, and normally it's like gunshots. You know, it'll blow your shirt out, that kind of thing. So I could pack some punch. And the one that was right back here on my calf had somehow got twisted around, so it was going towards my skin. And again, first job, and it was like, well, smoke, and I just felt the most intense pain in my leg. I was like, oh God, it hurt so bad, I hurt so bad. I'm like, okay, one more, like, yeah. First job, I'm not gonna say anything. And so they reset that, it flipped over again. Oh, something's not right, something's right with the leg. So they come over and they take scissors and they cut open my pants, and I have what's the worst kind of burn?
3rd degree.
A 3rd degree burn on the back of my leg from this script. They're like, why didn't you say anything on the first day? I'm like, I don't know. And so they're like, well, I think we got the shot. So I had to work again the next day. I went to the hospital, I got it treated and wrapped and everything. I have a scar to this day. And the next day I came into my trailer, I had a bouquet of flowers and a little contract waiver thing on it. And not only that, you want me to sign? Yeah, sure, I can sign my name there. No, these are nice flowers.
He's so serious.
Yeah, it was just like you. Yeah. I could have had such a case. I could have had a year's worth of Domino's. It wasn't necessarily my fault, other than I should have said something the first time. And that's how I learned my lesson about squibs.
I was putting my pants on the other day and lost balance and couldn't get my foot down because it was caught in my pants. And I just went face first into the floor. And then just laid there.
What are you gonna do?
What are you going to do? There was no popping back up or going like, oh, I was just utter defeat.
Your pants knew it, you knew it.
Everything in my closet knew it. And that hurt my pride mostly. Yeah. So thank you.
Thank you.
Appreciate it.
See, that's how it works with me. But we tell it, and it's so annoying. It's
Yeah,
not
but it still sounds like police passport.
And
It's still.
But the 10th time he says it, it starts to get
It might
funny.
get a little chuckle.
Yeah.
Do us a favor, guys. Don't
Don't
laugh.
laugh.
Okay, don't give me that. Not here, not there.
Hi, my name is Emily. I'm from Montreal, and this is also my first convention.
All right.
Sorry, I'm nervous. I have like a two-part question. It's for Jensen. I know you're a busy man and you're acting and stuff, but I'm a really, really big fan of your music, and I was wondering, is there a plan for another radio company album?
No plans right now, but there were no plans originally to do that. So sometimes it just kind of happens, and when it happens, it happens. I don't know.
And my second part question is, if there's another album and you do a tour, can you come to Montreal, please?
Yes. Thank you.
Thank you.
Okay.
Do a song with Chris.
Hi.
Oh my God, hi. I love you guys, and thank you for being here in Toronto. This is my first one, so I'm sorry I'm nervous.
A lot of first members.
Yeah. So I have a couple of requests to Jensen, and then the question for all of you. So the first request is Jensen. My friend who adores you, she can't come here because she's literally on the other side of the world, and it's her birthday, and her name is Yali. Could you just wish her a happy birthday, please?
Happy birthday, Yanni.
Thank you so much. And the other thing was just a reminder for you, Jensen. You told us that you're gonna release the BTS of the Cash Confession, and you did it. So could you please?
The what?
Castiel's Confession. 15 million.
Oh.
I know you're busy and you forgot.
What do you? I don't forget where I don't know.
Richard directed it, by the way.
Maisie, I gave Maisie my phone.
Oh!
And I had her video, like, from offset.
I didn't know that.
So you see the crew and you see everybody, and she recorded the whole thing, and it's on my phone. And you can also hear her crying through it. You can hear that. Yeah. So I gotta dig through the photo album and see if I can find that.
Sure, please. And the question is, what is the weirdest food combo that you swear it is really good? Like, which one is it?
Which food combo
Yeah.
swears really good?
Yeah,
People have a hard time believing.
like something really weird.
Peanut butter and maple syrup on pancakes.
Yeah, ready to go.
Bologna and cream cheese. One of my favorite staple sandwiches in college.
Cream cheese?
I'm telling you, dude, just go with me.
See, I can throw some pimento cheese on there.
Oh, pimento cheese in Southern California? You mean I was not in pimento cheese land?
Oh.
Yeah. I love pimento cheese.
Yeah.
I mean, I love pimento cheese.
Take it easy.
But I'm a cream cheese. I'm good cream cheese. And I will say, I think cream cheese tastes good on just about anything. I love
When I was a kid, my best friend Kurt, his favorite sandwich was peanut butter, jelly, mayonnaise, and cheese.
Whoa!
I know, but when you try it, it's not so bad. Especially when you're 12. The other thing, when I was a kid, I liked to do was make bacon in the microwave. Have you ever done that?
Sure, yeah.
It's pretty great.
Yeah, the bacon in the microwave is great because then the microwave smells like bacon for the next 7 days.
Yeah, peanut butter, jelly, mayonnaise, and cheese.
That sounds awful.
Yeah. It's not.
Oh,
Now, have I tried it since I was 12? No desire.
Have you ever thought about creating the mixture and putting it in a tube and selling it in the grocery store and people just spread it on bread?
No, because honestly, I don't think anyone will listen.
Sounds like there's not an audience for that. Real quick, do you have a food combo?
I have no idea. Like, it's weird. It's more like salt and savory most of the time. So like bacon and honey, maybe. That's good for me.
Oh, we'll see. Like you do like bacon with like I have my pancakes and I got the peanut butter and I got the maple syrup and I get a little side of bacon and that bacon and the maple syrup.
Oh, yeah. Perfection.
The best. Fantastic.
Yes.
Throw a little mayo, a little cheese on there.
What are you doing? Stop it.
This is not a police passport.
So, and the worst passports to me.
I mean, the
Words
words
like bad police passport. Hello.
Thank you.
My name is Valora, I'm from Florida, and my question is, if your characters from Supernatural, yourselves, and the boys were all in a room with Billy Butcher, what would happen?
If our characters from The Boys
Yes.
and Supernatural,
And yourselves were all in a room with Billy Butcher, what would happen?
yeah,
You can handle this pretty quickly.
I mean, I would just snap my fingers and they could do whatever I wanted to.
Well, I would snap my fingers and make them implode. And then Robert make me implode.
I could do it.
I know. Yeah.
And he's freaking Soldier Boy, man. And he Winchester. Come on.
I think Dean would probably be like, I don't know why, but I like these guys. I think Jensen would do the Homer Simpson into the bushes.
Oh, Rob, can I just get out of this room? Get out of this room. Is it hot in hot, right? Somebody hot?
It would really be a one-man show for Rob.
Yeah.
I really think that whatever violence was going to occur, everybody would just freeze and watch Rob trying to get out of the room.
Yeah. I knock myself out somehow. I open the door in my face. And then I never just answer that question. But yeah, oh, and then, yeah, as soon as Rob saw Splinter split into like 3 different people and they were all naked, I get me out of the goddamn room.
Thank you.
I just looked in the green room for you guys to say goodbye because I'm leaving and I couldn't find you. And I've been running all over the whole hotel looking for you everywhere. And I was like scared and lost.
Just like Rob, like the last one.
Goodbye, guys. I'll see you soon.
Bye, buddy.
Love you. Good luck.
I know it's going with it.
I did too. I was like, for sure, it's gone. All right. Thank you. I think we're over here.
Hi, my name's Gavin. I'm from Hamilton. This is my first con.
There is nobody who's been here before.
You guys know we do this a bit. Like, we do it all the time.
I love you.
Please come to more of them. Yeah. They're like, no, this is my one.
This is it, one and done.
There's some rumors going around that you might be playing Batman in the Brave and the Bold. Is that
Batman on a soap opera?
That's the Bold and Beautiful.
David.
I'm glad you asked that, because I'd like to make a world announcement right here at a Supernatural Con. No, I don't have any news to give you on that front.
Thank you.
Yeah, but hey. Guy came all the way from Hamilton just to ask that question. Could have spent 5 minutes on the internet.
You should have lied to him. You should have lied.
Would have found the same answers.
We won't see him again now.
No, he's gone now.
Not until you play Batman.
My name is Rose. This is also my first Supernatural convention.
You're 14?
14 and angry.
Yes. I'm 14. I'm 14! Yeah, I appreciate that. Yeah.
First of all, Jensen, I took a picture with you yesterday and I'm so nervous, so thank you for being patient with me.
You were great.
And my question is, it's for all three of you. What's the weirdest thing a little kid has just like walked up and said to you?
A kid came up to my table yesterday, and I don't know how old you were, maybe 16 or something, and he said, you played God, so tell me, what's the meaning of life? And he got me. He's like, I don't know.
Mine would have to be one of my children who said, you know, when you have kids, they say crazy stuff to you all the time. I remember my oldest son, we didn't have a lot of TV watching allowed in the house, especially when the boys were really, really young. And my oldest son was homesick, and he got to watch a little extra TV because he's homesick. And my middle son came home from kindergarten, and my oldest son could not wait to brag. He said, I got to watch TV today. And my middle son Flash came to me, he said, Steve said he got to watch TV today. I go, yeah, he did. He wasn't feeling well, and because of that, he was at home, went to him home, we let him watch a little bit of TV. Fletcher looked at me for a second and said, my penis hurts, can I watch TV? To which I said, no, but outstanding effort.
I'm going to use that tonight when I get home. Daniil? There might be some follow-up questions to that. I'm sorry, what?
I love it because in Fletcher's little mind, he probably thought, like, that's real serious.
Yeah.
Like a part of my body that you can't see right now.
You can't prove me wrong.
I had must have been 6 years old, maybe 5 years old. A little boy came up to me and said, hi, he introduced himself, and he said, my mom thinks you're hot. And my reaction to him was, I looked at him and I go, and then he looked at me and goes, I don't see it.
Clearly he wasn't on the committee in high school. He didn't get a vote.
And he wasn't voting. It so floored me that I ended up, he turned and walked, like he exited. It was a mic drop, walk away, and I had to be like, hey, you, hey, come here. And he thought he was in trouble, and I was like, well played. And I don't think he even understood what I was saying, but I was trying to walk away. I don't see it.
That's awesome.
Thank you.
Yeah, thank you for the question.
Hi.
My name's Emily. It's also my first time here. I've not been here, but you've also not been to Sudbury, so.
It's true. Let me ask you this. Have you seen the show?
Yes.
When did you start watching the show?
Oh, that's a good question. I was in high school, so that was over 10 years ago.
I mean, so it wasn't like you didn't just find it like last year and start watching it. You're like, oh, these guys come around and talk about the show. And so you've known of the show for a while now.
I only have money to spend on it as of this year.
Got it. There you go. Well, listen, we're happy to have you.
So happy.
Thanks for coming. Yeah.
So my question was, I've been fortunate enough to do background on like a TV show and a movie, and I find all of the stuff that goes on behind the scenes is so interesting. So I was just curious for each of you, if you could be doing something other than acting and then like something you've already done, like directing, if you could be doing a different thing behind the scenes other than those, what would it be? And in this hypothetical, you have the skill set to do that job if you don't already.
Right. Another member of the crew.
I tell you, I have one. I would love to be working at a big post house like Skywalker Sound, doing those big sound mixes. I think that would just be super cool. So I'm going to go with post sound, post production sound.
I think I'd love to be an editor. I think that would be really great. Those guys are so talented. Those people are so talented. And I love it. And you know, I love doing it on iMovie. And I would love to do it, to have that skill set, really be able to do that. And the patience, really. Also, I'd love to be one of those cool guys that's like, you know, the light rigger guys. But
Yeah, I mean, there's so many jobs I would love to have, but I will say having what Robbie's talking about, watching a great editor to do their job. And I've been to those post houses and watched like 180 tracks of automated stuff, moving micro movements just to get the sound balance just right. Like, it's just amazing to me. Jensen?
Special effects.
Nice.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Thank you.
we all kind of work in post.
Well, no, you're right.
You want to be the on-set guy?
That's visual effects. Special effects, so there's visual effects, which is all the kind of computer-generated stuff that you see that does get put into post. Special effects, they're the guys that blow shit up.
Right.
They're the guys that come in and, you know, if you need an entire set, if you're like, you know, we need this entire set to be on a gimbal and to move, they're the guys that bring that up. They're the guys that, you know,
blow up a door. I mean.
They're blowing up a door. They're rigging things to crash. They're, you know, those.
Yeah, I can see that.
And when they,
I can see you coming like, all right, what are we blowing up?
Yep. It would either be special effects or it would be stunts.
Yeah, I always thought it'd be cool to be a stunt coordinator.
Stunt coordinator, maybe not a stunt guy.
Right, because the stunt coordinators have done the shit.
Yeah, they've earned their stripes.
They've earned their
They don't have to throw themselves into a vehicle anymore. They can tell other people to do that.
Right, so I'd like to come right in as a coordinator and pretend I've already done it.
Skip all these steps that you need.
Yeah. Thank you.
Thank you.
Hi.
Hi, I'm Ray. This is my first official international convention.
Of course it is.
I've been to other conventions, so I'm not new to holding.
Oh, great, sloppy thirds.
Yeah. Thanks, Ray. That was good.
I'm rewatching Supernatural right now for the second time. There's nothing else better to watch, and I was wondering for all three of you, if you would be any other character on the show, who would you be and why? But you can't choose Sam, Dean, Cass, Bobby, or Baby.
Can't be the car, eh? Come on.
I think I've said that before.
Well, first I want to give the answer that Rich often says, what I think is important. When we say that we want to be this person, we really are saying that we want to be the actor's interpretation of that person, right? Because Castiel isn't Castiel and Misha isn't Plan.
A perfectly cast show.
Yeah, it really is. So.
And I'll also say, just to help my buddy Rob out, we might not have seen all of the show. There might be some characters we don't know. You see, Robbie and I are currently working our way through the show as hosts of the official podcast. Available wherever you get the podcast. We're in the middle of season 9, so really our expertise is kind of from season 1 to the middle of season 9. Real quickly, Robbie, before I forget, what are we charging for the podcast these days? I want to make sure they have the full knowledge before they dive.
It's free, everyone. It's perfect.
No. In Canadian dollars.
Oh, sorry. No, it's still free.
Oh.
That's a good exchange rate.
Put that in there.
Are there tariffs?
I think it would have been fun to be. I think it would be fun to be Lucifer. I think Lucifer is really, and the way Pellegrino plays Lucifer, I think Lucifer would have been such a really fun, complicated character.
I think it would be cool. So this is, we've been asked this question before, and this is not it doesn't have to be a monster, right? It can be any character. I love the Gordon storyline, Sterling K. Brown. He does such a great job. It's some of the show's darkest seasons and episodes. I think I'd go with Gordon.
Gosh, there's a lot to choose from. I'm gonna go with Charlie. Because how much joy is that character? Just so good. And such a departure from Dean.
Yeah.
But they get along so well. Like we were watching all these episodes, they're like brother and sister.
I love that relationship.
Yeah, me too.
I love that we know what we're talking about now, too.
This is weird, guys. I feel like you know more about the show than I do right now.
You
I don't like this.
You liked it when we didn't watch the show.
Yeah. Thank you. Hi.
Hi, Tracy, also my first time. This question is for all of you. If you were making the show now and had no budget limitations on music, what 3 songs would you pick to use in the show?
Pick to what?
To have in the show.
Oh, just having the show.
Money's no object.
Yeah.
Very possibly, and kind of in keeping with the theme of the show, right? Sort of that 70s rock.
Anything now, anything that, yeah, maybe you didn't have access to back then.
I'm literally thinking of songs. I'm like, wait, I think we actually had
That's
that.
what I'm saying.
I think we did have that in the show. Was Wherever I May Roam by Metallica. Was that in the show? It wasn't, right? Perfect. I'm going with that one because I always thought that song could have been also a Supernatural theme song. Because it's effectively like, home is wherever I may roam. It's like these guys were on the road all the time. And so I felt like that song was very applicable to the story of Supernatural. And it should have been used, but I don't know. Maybe they tried, it was just too much, but yeah.
I will go with, and I think this would be a good song to use for Dean somewhere. I'll go with the Foreigner classic, Dirty White Boy. Good rock song. This is the vibe of the show. You're welcome.
No, thank you.
Fully classical.
I know all your references are perfectly in a certain era. Stuff in a certain
Well, I had other ideas at the show. Yeah, man. Very supernatural.
Great, man.
Listen, that could have been Dean's.
Eye of the Tiger.
No,
Sex montage?
no, the Tom Cruise, the old time rock and roll.
Yeah.
That could have been. Dean could have slid in his underwear.
Robert?
We missed that.
I was going to say Beatles song. Maybe Come Together. Come together right now. Or maybe Get Back. Like what Beatles song would work in the show? Helter Skelter, that'd be amazing. Any Beatles song.
That's awesome. Thanks, guys.
Thank you.
Thank you.
All right.
Hi, my name's Josie. This is also my first question.
You guys are lying.
I also feel like we're getting our change.
I think so.
I am only 16.
You're a lot less angry about it.
All right.
But my question is, do any of you have a favorite story from instead of the boys getting to work with the Supernatural cast again, like pranks or anything like that?
Well, only Jensen worked with the Supernatural cast, right? I didn't work with the boys, so I'll defer to these guys.
I didn't work with anyone from Supernatural when I worked on the boys. I didn't even get to work with Jensen, but so no, but Jensen.
We, when Jared and Misha came on to the show, we kept it pretty tame. We knew we were guests in somebody else's house, and we weren't going to kind of fall into the same shenanigans that we usually do. There was obviously there great camaraderie with us being on set, and I think everybody kind of could feel that and see that. But we understood that this was, you know, that we were just passing through, and that this is somebody else's home. And so we were very respectful in that regard, and kind of, you know, tried to be as professional as possible, which, you know, for Jared is very difficult.
Was there a reverse amount of respect for you guys? Because obviously Eric Kripke, incredibly talented man, was destined to create shows. However, but for the fact that Supernatural was such a freight train success, that really helped, you know, pave the way for some of his future success, including The Boys. So, and I mean, there's a correlation between the work you guys did on Supernatural to The Boys even existing under his leadership. Was there any kind of like, you guys are the OG guys who got this whole train rolling kind of vibe?
I think there was some concern, not concern, but maybe just, you know, a little interest in understanding when I came in to The Boys in season 3. I think, and in fact, I've even had a couple of the actors be like, you know, we were a little unsure about this call, thinking that Kripke was bringing in one of his guys and kind of forcing me into the show, and so I think there was a little bit of like underlying kind of pushback on the idea of me coming in as Swordman. That being said, I feel like I did a good job of squashing that and really helping Kripke's case in bringing me on. And then the cast and the crew really kind of embraced me and warmed up to me, and so I think that initial thing that I had done in season 3 kind of paved a nice swath for when Jared and Misha joined for that one episode. They kind of already knew, like, oh well, if it's, I mean, plus we had Phil Sabrisha on the show too.
Yeah.
So he was also going like, oh, you're gonna love them. These guys are great. I mean, you've already met Jensen. You know Jensen. Jensen worked with these guys for 15 years. They're all, you know, they're all great friends. And so I think there was no real concern about Jared and Misha coming into the show. But I did have a little chat with the two of them. I'm like, guys, don't mess up what I've been trying to do here. Like, I could have been really, really respectful and professional here. Like, you guys, like, it's, you know, you might see a little different side of me than you're used to. And so I think that kind of set a tone for them as well. And they came on, and they were very respectful and very professional, and they stayed on set, and they had all their stuff memorized, and it was much tighter of a set than I think we were used to being on together. But again, they rose to the challenge, and everybody was happy with how it went. So I was proud of the guys.
Yeah, I was. Yeah.
Thank you.
I guess this next question is the last question. If you want to go around.
Brother Jeff, it's your first time here.
This is the last question.
It's the last question, Rob. No more questions after this.
This is the very last question.
I swear to somebody out there wants to throw them out. This is it?
This is the last question.
You were up, she was like, I was hoping this wouldn't happen. Well, it is. What is your name? Hi, Emily, where are you from?
Hold on a second. It literally is your first time? This would not be the time to lie, because Jensen, he doesn't really like you right here on the stage. Are you sure?
She's put her right
Put her right hand up.
That means she swears.
How many people this is your first time?
This is your first time. She's shaking a little bit.
Oh, we got you.
Maybe it is her first time. This is making it worse. I'll stop this.
All right, what is your last question?
It's like I'll never do this again. You have to talk into the microphone. Okay, it's not a knife.
I've noticed a couple questions about your feet, actually.
Your what?
Your feet.
My feet.
Well, things just got weird.
I don't know if you know that pop store was selling some pops from the boys recently.
Oh,
and
yeah.
on there was feet. So I was wondering if you have any say on what gets auctioned off and if you really want to sell those.
Your feet. His feet?
Your feet?
The cover.
You have.
Because she has a picture, she needs her phone.
I'll get his phone back. Because she has a picture of my feet.
Why? How? So the boys, why would they have your feet? Does that make sense? Is there some scene where you have your feet?
Oh.
First of all, your feet are you sure those are your feet? They look like Bilbo Baggins. I think those are Bilbo Baggins' feet.
Oh, they're messed up.
Yeah, they're effed up feet, brother.
Oh, you got that's something that doesn't look like your normal feet.
I know what this is.
Okay.
So this is what this is. When I came on to the boys, Soldier Boy comes out of the cryogenic chamber in his birthday suit. There was concern because we were filming in an industrial warehouse that was an actual warehouse, that there would be debris and rusty nails and all this different kind of stuff, and I was going to have to be barefoot coming out of this thing and then effectively running off. So they had me go in for a feet casting.
Feet casting?
And I went, I put my whole foot into a bucket and, did the whole thing like you see special effects makeup kind of thing. And so they made effectively rubber slippers that were formed to my feet, and then they dressed them up, which is why they look so messed up, because they put on, that's all makeup, they made some messed up toenails and my skin was burned and stuff from being in the cryogenic chamber for so long. So they aged them up and then effectively said, now you have these as protection against the floor because you're gonna have to be running and you have to be barefoot. So they made feet coverings that looked like my feet. I was like, that's ridiculous. I'm not wearing those. I'd rather step on a rusty nail.
You said, I'm not wearing those. Sell me open market.
Send me the money.
I never got no barefoot slippers for Splinter.
Yeah, I think they spent the money on that once, so they were like, well, we're never doing that again because you didn't even use them. So I never did use them. I thought that they would just destroy them, but apparently now they're selling them. So great.
That's your real grime is in there. It's really disruptive.
It says my real grime is in there.
I believe that's false advertising. I'm sorry. I'm calling
First of all, he doesn't make grime. He's a grimeless human being.
I never wore them. So that's false advertising. It's lying. And I gotta be honest, I don't know that they would sell those. I don't know that they could.
They did.
They sold, no, but I'm saying I don't know that is
the actual thing.
The actual thing.
Could be a knockoff.
You know what I mean? Like maybe, because I feel like they might get, Shelly, I know you're in here, I don't want to call you out, but I feel like that's, like, I don't think you can do that.
There they are, everybody. Get your order in.
I wonder what else they're selling.
Oh, man.
Asking for a friend.
Okay. So listen, there's a lovely woman here. She's in our costume department, and I just looked over to her, and she goes, "No, those are not real. Well, someone's wearing fake feet."
It's a scandal.
It's just, it's a beat scandal. So no, those are not my feet. My feet are on my legs.
Are you upset right now? Are you experiencing the agony of defeat?
If I were taking the big buck. The big buck.
Please pass graduate.
Yeah, guys, don't fall for that stuff on the internet. Probably false. That one surely is. Thank you guys for being here. Thank you.
Thank you very much.
And the first for this convention is that every single question was asked by a first-time convention member. Which means people are feeling it, people are loving it, and people are showing up, and we appreciate it very much. Ladies and gentlemen, that man right there